couple of other questions before we go to Senator Bradley, all related to about board of directors mismanagement issues, meetings, elections concerns that will absolutely be tackled and addressed in the incoming session as well, as it relates to more efficient, comprehensive reporting of issues and getting more timely responses. When you come upon some of these issues or problems that are happening, it's usually a 48-hour, 72-hour sensitive window about an election or some sort of mismanagement or a concern about that, and then having to wait 2 months or 3 months for a response is obviously is not helpful whatsoever. Senator Bradley, you want to take the next one?
Sure. The next question is there a distinction between structural integrity funds and reserve studies in the statute? And that is a critical distinction that is new for folks who have been in the condo world with this bill. You have your traditional reserve studies, budget planning tools that allow condos and associations to plan their financial health. And they are recommended by professionals. They should be done. Some do them every year, every 3 years, hopefully every 5 years. I mean, those are the reserve studies that most people are familiar with. What this bill did through the work of Representative Perez was to create a new type of reserve study called a structural integrity reserve study. And what that part of the bill requires is that once every 10 years, so we are hoping that you'll continue to do your regular reserve studies, but every 10 years it needs to be of this particular type. And that will require that it's not just a reserve study company coming. It requires the input of a professional, of an architect or an engineer to be a part of that study, to look at enumerated, I think there's 10 or 11 enumerated areas of the structure, and step through and make sure that there is an estimated useful life, and that there are funds there so that when that item and when that part of the building needs to be replaced, that the funds are there to do that. So there's regular reserve studies and also these structural integrity reserve studies. Very different.